Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of a replay between Select and Dimaga here on Blistering Sands. Really, Dimaga has a lot of map control. His army, 4975 versus 4200 at this stage in the game. A lot of Zerglings. The Zerglings have the armor upgrades as opposed to the weapons upgrades, so I'm a little curious about that. But we also have the Baneling Cocoons currently morphing in. Meanwhile, Select is macroing up an army of Marines, Marauders, Siege Tanks, and Thors in order to deal with this army threat. However, on Blistering Sands, it is very, very easy to get flanked here. So we may see Zerglings come in pouring from here and from down here as well. Gonna go ahead and start up this replay once again as these Mutalisks now being pressured into the side of the base here. Now these Mutalisks perhaps going to try to deal some damage. However, the missile turret in this position will be able to handle this harassment here. Once again, more Marines and Marauders moving out. Once again, Mutalisks just constantly harassing any of the reinforcements, and Select now desperately in trouble. Will he be able to deal enough damage as Marines now make their way over to try to deal with these Mutalisks? However, Mutalisks quickly getting taken down there, so Select moving a group of Marines, stimming them while getting some Marines as they were transitioning out of these barracks here. Very, very nicely done. However, Select needs to grab another expansion, so you can now see Select trying to take this expansion down over here. We now see a group of Banelings and Zerglings over here on the south side and also here on the north side as well. Will this destructible rocks get taken down is the key question. As soon as these rocks get taken down, these Banelings will be able to roll up that ramp and perhaps damage and destroy all of these construction buildings. Army-wise, 172 over 192 for Dimaga. Meanwhile, Select sitting at 169 over 169. More missile turrets as Select tries to establish this particular expansion location here. This command center may be upgraded to an orbital command as it is going to be very well exposed and also on that low ground. What will Select do in this situation? Once again, we also have Marines and Marauders moving out. Level 2 weapons upgrade on the infantry, only level 1 weapons upgrade on those Thors. Not quite sure why those Thors are not going to get level 2 weapons upgrade, as the level 2 weapon upgrades allow the Thors to essentially two-shot Mutalisks out of the sky, which is very, very important, unless those Mutalisks already have that armor upgrade. Do they have that armor upgrade is the key question. I need to find a Mutalisk. Where is a Mutalisk? Are there any Mutalisks currently in play? No more Mutalisks. So Dimaga transitioning away from Mutalisks, and those Thors are not going to be as powerful once again. Select able to take down this expansion over here, however. Are we getting the... No, we are not getting the Neuroparasite just quite yet. So no Neuroparasite to try to counteract that Thor. As these Marines once again on the move, we do see that this sensor tower keeping track of this expansion over here, and once again gonna be laid down. So another Thor making short work of that hatchery. Hatchery will get taken down once again. Dimaga not even canceling it, as we now see one medevac now in the air. Will it be able to do anything? Not too much, as now one Thor now moves in. That Thor now taking the time to destroy some of those Banelings. Banelings getting splashed down it goes. Marauders now moving out once again, so Zerglings now quickly coming in. Are we gonna get a fungal growth? No fungal growth as this army moves in, as another army coming in on the south position. So once again, Select getting flanked from two sides. Banelings slowly rolling in. Ultra is taking a lot of that damage there. The Banelings, however, able to get into this position, and now Select is going to be forced back to this choke point, taking a lot of damage here. Ultra is now just pummeling their way through, now dealing damage towards these supply depots here. Will it be enough to finish this off? What, Baneling's able to explode and deal more damage towards this bunker, and now SCVs have nothing to repair. Army is 2125 versus 2150. The aggression of Dimaga now really paying off as these infestors now moving out. I didn't really even see that many fungal growths. However, with a couple infested Terrans in position, that may be able to increase the damage very, very nicely. Marines now coming out. Infestors need to do something and spawn an infested Terran or something. However, no, nothing there, as this one Ultra is trying to deal all that damage back and forth, able to chomp away even further. One infestor not even going off for a fungal growth, not even sure why. Really, really bad infestor play, but really strong play all around nonetheless. Once again, Dimaga now chomping away, able to take down one of those siege tanks. However, Select, as it loses this expansion over here, nothing being mined. Taking a look at the harvester count, you can see Select only mining down over here out of this high yield mineral location with a planetary fortress. However, the Ultra is now barreling their way through, and once again, very nicely done. So Ultralist taking down these barracks over here. A very, very nice play by Dimaga. Dimaga using the very openness of this map, Blistering Sands, against the Terran player. The Terran player, as soon as it positions out over here, has to double guard 2 choke points. This very, very large choke point here, and once again this large choke point here. And then moving out even further, it opens up into this shady choke point here, and then also trying to protect against this ramp. So Terran players really have a difficult time trying to take a third base. Meanwhile, Zerg players can easily take a third base just because Zerg players just naturally like to expand much more quickly. Also, the Zerg army, as soon as the creep tumors are laid down, have much more mobility. So good game, game 1, going to Dimaga here on Blistering Sands. You can also see that Homer J was also in this, also shoutcasting this game as well. One of the premier, I guess, premier German shoutcasters, I believe. He's also on my channel. So yeah, I wish I was able to watch this game live. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed game 1 in this replay between Select and Dimaga. Stay tuned for game 2.